Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of Phoenix Talks Weekly, the show on Stardust Moon Studios, the only place where you can find my content. So Phoenix Talks Weekly. Have Phoenix Talks as a whole thing, but I think I'm gonna be transferring that to Phoenix Talks Weekly. Gonna be doing an episode every week, probably on Tuesday, if that works, because that's when I'm uploading. Freaking Wednesday. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Monday. On Wednesday, because that's consistent every week. So hopefully I'm trying, as I said in the last video, I'm trying something new. So we're going to be talking about my personal opinion on certain topics. Every week you guys comment down below on what topic you guys want me to talk about. And I will talk about that in the next video if there are comments but if not, I will do something else. So since there were no other comments or whatever, because this is the first episode, I chose a topic, the very first topic. So, for today's topic, we have what makes a good game series. So, we got 4 examples of amazing game series, in my opinion. We're going to go over the pros and cons of each one, and then all together we're going to summarize what makes a good game series. So, I did not practice this, I didn't do anything. I'm not cutting this video at all. We're just going straight, just whatever's on my mind. That's what the whole series is going to be. Alright, so first series, guys, we'll start in chronological order from exposure, alright? Yeah, Pokemon, you know, I've been playing this game since I was 10 years old, my freaking DS Lite, best thing, I've probably clocked more, and this isn't the DS game I've clocked the most hours on, that was Spectrobes, 999 hours, 59 minutes, and I restarted the game, so I played that game a little too much, but Pokemon, probably on all the Pokemon games, I've gotten way more than that. Pokemon Platinum was my favorite. So, the thing about Pokemon, it's awesome. It's childhood. You can play it whenever. You can play it even, doesn't matter how old you are. You can play it and still have fun. Because it's not like super cheesy. Like, it's still like a good theme and everything. And it never gets like that old. Because there's always like stuff to do. And like, it's not like super kiddish. It's actually like legit, but it's kid friendly. So the amazing things about Pokemon, the series. I'd say it's consistency. I know, like, the story is pretty much the exact same thing every single game. The only thing that changes is the dudes in the game, and so I think that's pretty good, staying consistent. If the community likes it, why change it? I mean, if they love it, bigger reason not to change it. I mean, so yeah, the thing is pretty simple. You pick your starter, you go capture Pokemon, you get your gym badges, and you fight the Elite Four. It's pretty straightforward. Um, and then you got so much creativity with all the moves, all the Pokemon, everything you want to do. That's there. So it's very appealing to pretty much everybody. The only thing I'd have to say that is downside of Pokemon is kind of like, well, it's kind of free roam too. So I guess that's the thing. I guess like the only downside is if you're not really like a fan of this kind of stuff. I mean, there's not a lot of action, but it's kind of like the adventure. That's what you're getting out of this. So it's not like action packed, but it's a pretty good game series. So right now on the list we got stay consistent with your events and stuff. So alright, I'm putting this down right here. Next series, Halo. Probably my favorite game series in all of history, just because of its freaking story and that its multiplayer is amazing. So Halo was an old school arena style multiplayer, straight up gun skill. That's pretty much all it is, and map control. That's what its roots are, as well as the amazing story. This Halo probably puts more work into its story and thought than any other like game series like out there right now. I mean, like, so much more than Call of Duty, so much more than Assassin's Creed. Like, the amount of lore and just character growth and in-depthness crap. I just hit my headset. It's just crazy how much stuff is in Halo. I mean, you got weapons, you got gun skill, you have vehicles, you have story, you have maps, you have Forge, everything you want. So this is kind of like the basic kind of like sci-fi shooter game out there. It has a great, amazing story. So out for this, I'd probably say, oh, the cons. I'm sorry. It's kind of basic. It's a pretty basic game. I mean, there's not a whole bunch of like crazy things that you can do in Halo. Like, I mean, like for the most part, there's no like double jumping, dashing, wall running, all that kind of stuff. So that's what you're lacking. I mean, like it's fun and everything, but it's not like super intense action. But the story and the build of the game is amazing. So have a good build and good story. Next up, probably gonna go to Assassin's Creed. Free roam lets the players choose what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. That's what Assassin's Creed does, as well as having an amazing, fun, in-depth storyline for you to complete. That's the basis of the game. You see all these other games, it's the multiplayer, but Assassin's Creed sells pretty much, it's for the sole purpose of the campaign, or the story mode, whatever. I mean, you don't buy this game and not know who Ezio is. That's just not, no. You play the story and you live it and you just enjoy it. I mean, so like open world, free roam, do whatever, however you want to do it. Some downsides is kind of uh, kind of like I don't know. This is a pretty solid game. I mean, I'd say a lack of multiplayer. That's actually a pretty big thing because you can't really play with friends. This is a pretty solo oriented game, except for Unity, but that just came out and not everybody. So it's just like they just implemented it, but for the most part, this is not really multiplayer. So that's kind of a bad thing. So what I'd say is let the players choose the way they want to play the game. I mean, let them do what they want to do, how they want to do it. So that's what we're taking away from Assassin's Creed. And finally, we have Call of Duty. I mean, this is probably the top-selling game series of all time right now. Probably, like right now. That's what I meant. I mean, so Call of Duty. I mean, it's just like it's kind of like it's a realistic game, so it's very relatable, sort of. I mean, it's a video game, but a lot more realistic than Halo. People, you can climb, jump, crouch, go prone, all these like realistic movements, and on top of that, very low time to kill, low health, a lot of gunfights. It's just a very epic, exciting game to play and watch. I mean, say that constant battle and the constant gun skill that you need to win, that's just what makes this game fun, and just the amount of skill that is needed to win, I'd say. So, I'd say this is like pretty much the action. This is what you're getting. Action. And I mean, the story's good and everything, but the action, the competitiveness of this game, along with Halo. So, make it competitive. So, what do we conclude? If you want to make a good game, alright. You want to make a good game, you have a good story. And you have it, you play the game, you let the players play the game they want to play it. You make it consistent. Don't add too many crazy changes unless you're this game, because you can get away with that. And then also just have a classic type of game and like make it exciting to play. That's pretty much what it comes down to. You make it exciting, you make it consistent, you make it how the players want to play it, and you have a pretty good story and have like some background to this crap. People are gonna buy your game. I mean, Destiny, it's kind of lacking in the story. Albeit the multiplayer is decent, consistent. It's probably gonna be the same kind of thing in that Destiny 2. And I mean, we can pretty much do stuff we want to do. I mean, there's a lot of free roam abilities that we can do in Destiny. So that's got the Assassin's Creed part to it down. I mean, the story not as good as Halo. I don't think anything's good as Halo, but yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just a short little topic that we went over. If you guys have any suggestions on what you want me to talk about next week, leave them down below in the comment section. I'll be reading those throughout the week and picking the topic that I want to talk about next week. And if not, then I'll just pick something else and I'll talk about that. So, Take it easy, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Very first episode of Phoenix Talks Weekly. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Twitter to keep update news on the channel. As always, guys, have been me, Phoenix. See you guys next time.